Why are people disturbing my
Good
PDP?
afternoon. Good afternoon, Your Excellency. Okay, so hello.
It's questions for me or for? I think it's questions for you.
I'm not an aspirant. I didn't pick up form.
No, the most important thing is the governor of Edo State, since he's joined the party, has brought a lot of energy. He has brought the right kind of attitude of bringing the youth to the party. He has made a lot of effort, and we must commend him on the registration drive of the party, which is the foundation. I know we have issues regards litigation, but the principle of it, I don't think I would like to say it came before its time. It's going to happen. Whether we like it or not, that is the future of this party. And, you must commend somebody who has come this in party and then given the direction. That's the future of the PDP going forward. Not only PDP, the entire political parties. Those are the kind of leaders that we need today in the political frame. And we're discussing the future. We appreciate and we know the problem of this country. We know that this country needs to be rescued and we need to be fixed. We don't have the luxury of just voting anybody this time, 2023, because of the situation the country is. The country needs leaders that understand the issues. So we've been talking and we all agree that that is what this country needs. PDP is the only party today that can give the right direction for this country. So we must make sure that, yes, there are a lot of aspirants who are looking to be president, but I believe that some are more qualified than others, experience on the executive arm of government, and also on the legislative, and understand. You've got to understand how business works, you've got to know how executive works, and you've got to know how the legislative operates, so it can work together and unite this country. So these are the things we're talking about, and as you know, he's a key stakeholder in this party, in this country, because he understands the issues, and that's the fact. He knows what he's talking about. He has an idea what Nigeria needs, and so what he thinks is very, very important for aspirants like us. So I've had a good discussion, private discussion. I'm going now to go and talk to the delegates and let them know why they need to vote for me at the primaries coming up on the 28th.
Thank you.
The government must say something now.
Yes, Excellency! No, do it. Obi. They carry vote.
PDP. Thank you very much. He said former colleagues. Yeah, I don't see our former colleagues. My brothers and my colleagues. Today, I'm here to seek your support, to seek your collaboration for us to rescue this great country. To formally let you know that we have blessing and your support and our hard work to make me the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria from 2023. 2023 elections that are coming are going to be a defining moment in this country. It's an election that we cannot afford just to put anybody there. I said that in this world there are 4 types of nations. There are strong nations, weak nations, failing nations, and failed nations. In 2005, 2015 were defined as a weak nation. But now we are moving towards a failing nation. We have to rescue ourselves so that we will never become a failed nation. And to do that, it's just not anybody that can do that. You need a president that knows the issues. You have a governor here that when he speaks, you know he understands the issues of how government should work. You need a president that knows what is required to make government work. Today, you have a country where the level of unemployment is 50% among the youth. We are using 80% of our money to service loan. Government cannot work with just anybody. Government needs somebody that has capacity and has leadership skills. I have shown, as governor, as a senator, that any office I've left it better than when I met it. When I was governor, we made changes in our state. Today, in the area of agriculture, The model that is being used in Nigeria now was the commercial agriculture I introduced when I became governor at the time as governor of Kwara State. Given the opportunity, I'll be able to do that for Nigeria. Secondly, it is important that we have courageous leadership. You see, we have to take some courageous decisions. We want to restructure Nigeria, but it's only a strong leader that can restructure Nigeria. Because you cannot restructure Nigeria by executive order. You can restructure Nigeria by constitutional review. And who has the experience, who has done it and been at the head of the National Assembly, you need that kind of person to lead Nigeria. Today, I'm happy that I have my colleagues here. For 4 years, now Senate President, there's nothing the executive did not do to try and remove us, because we stood for the integrity of the National Assembly. We stood for Nigerians. We stood for what was right, and that is what we fought for. But I survived because I am a team player. They are here, they can play me. Today, they were part of the 8th Senate because we worked together. And they will vouch that with your support, I become president, we will do it together. Because that is the kind of person I am. I am a Nigerian for all Nigerians. I am a bridge, as I said, from the north and south. I am for everybody. I will not have a nepotic government. I have a government that everybody will have a sense of belonging. Without unity today, we cannot make this country go forward. We need to unite with Nigeria today. And you must ask yourself, who can do that better today? Who has the energy? Because some will say, oh, I heard the aspirant say, all you need is smartness. You need smartness and you need energy. Because the work is not going to be easy. You need somebody that has the capacity to do that. I believe that what I've shown in the past, I can do that. You need, today in this country, we must move away from just relying on oil. If we do that, we cannot grow. What we have to do is diversify and look at other areas of the economy. I want to invest in the area of gas, palm oil, and agriculture so that we do not depend only on oil. When we do that, we will create more jobs for our people. You need somebody that can bring business into the country, that has confidence of both the private sector and the international sector. You need somebody that when he's talking, you look at him and say, yes, that is a president, and that is the president you'll be proud of for this country that will bring Nigeria back to where it used to be. We must go back to a place where every black man in the world respects our country and says that is a proud country. The other day, I was with the president, ex-president of Sierra Leone, and he said to me, he said, please get 2023 right in Nigeria. He said, why? Because in those days, Nigeria was a country that everyone relied on. We must bring back those glories back to this country. And with your support, if I become president, with your support, and when I become president, I'll make Nigeria better. Look at the issue of security today. We cannot continue like this. I can assure you that with the kind of, I'm a man that takes on challenges. I don't run from challenges. And I will not run from the challenge, whoever is involved, to bring back this place and make it more secure for ourselves. We must invest in technology. We have to invest in technology today. With technology, we can stop this banditry and kidnapping and make sure that we put an end to that. Those of you who remember when I was in the Senate, I got up and raised the issue of fuel subsidy because they were stealing trillions of money from Nigeria. Till today, it is still going on. I promise you, from day one, there will be the end to this kind of stealing in this country because I was standing for it. You need a president that has been tested. A lot of people now will come and they will tell you, I will do this, I will do that. Check their history. Check whether they've been tested and they've shown they will stand for the people. I'll be able to do that. You need a president that is vibrant, as I said. In the health sector, being a doctor, I will ensure that we have free health service for everybody, 50% in the first 2 years. All over the world, all developed democracies, people do not pay from the disposable income for medical services. Bring me in as president, and we'll put an end to that. We'll make sure that health service is free for the first 50% in the first 2 years, and by the end of 4th year, the entire country will be free of free health services for everybody. This is a major issue that is being done, and we promise to do that. It is important. Please, my delegates here, this is not the time that we should say anybody should be president. Look at each of our capacity. Look at the man that has done it before. All the aspirants out there, there is no one that says he has been in the private sector, he has been chairman of National Assembly, and also he has been in the executive. There's only one person, and that is myself who is before you. That is what we need today. Because Nigeria today needs a president that can bring consensus, needs a president that can bring collaboration, and needs a president that can bring cooperation. You don't need a president that believes that it is by order. No, because it is not. I will bring it Nigeria that all of us will have a sense of belonging. And I have people who come to tell you I'm a man of my words. When I say something, I will fight and make sure it will happen. Be rest assured that I will do my best to ensure we unite Nigeria, we make it safer, we restructure and let powers go back to the states, and we develop the economy for the interest of all of us. We are going to the convention, and I'm pleading that all the votes of Edo State delegation is to somebody who has worked with you. My DGs from Edo State, my former coordinator is your chairman, my senators, members of the House of Representatives. This is my hope. Let's work together and fix Nigeria. Thank you very much.
PDP. I think His Excellency, the incoming President, Senator Saraki, deserves another round of applause. Your Excellency, the incoming President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Saraki. Your Excellency, the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly, the most efficient, the most ebullient, the most effective Speaker of any State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Marcus Onono. Distinguished Senators, Senator Matthew Rugide, Edo South, Senator Clifford Odia. When a nation faces problems, leaders spring up that have the quality, that have the competence to sort out those problems. As we speak, Nigeria is in trouble economically. Nigeria is in trouble security-wise. Nigeria is in trouble in all the spheres of the society. Who can help us sort out those issues? I think, my belief, is that the person that can sort out those issues must have the following traits. Number one, the person must be courageous. Number two, the person must be dogged. Number three, the person must be experienced. And number four, the person must be fearless. I dare say that the person we are receiving this afternoon, on behalf of Edo State delegates, has those qualities. And I'll just give you one example for you to know that I'm not just saying it because I want to say it. When they were inaugurating the 8th Assembly, this man, I'm sure you have not told from not too many people this, he slept on the floor of the National Assembly that night. Why? Because if he didn't sleep there, they wouldn't allow you to have left his house to come to that assembly for inauguration, because they knew the plans they had made for his colleagues to elect him the Senate President. So you can imagine the thinking then, where can I be to be safe, to be inaugurated and elected? That's somebody who is courageous, fearless. And in spite of what they did to him with the Code of Conduct Bureau, he stood firm. He didn't give in. So delegates before us, I dare say, is a man that deserves our support. And we'll give him that support. I will promise that on your behalf, Your Excellency, we'll give you that support. And so you've lightened my burden because from the way you spoke, I saw everybody spellbound. Everybody who was supposed to be dozing, they woke up and listened very attentively. And I think your message has been well received by those state delegates. We know we know they carry last. So where we go, the nation goes. Where those state goes, all the other delegates will go. So on behalf of all the delegates, and of course on behalf of our leader, our amiable governor, from whom we draw inspiration in Edo, we will go back, give him this story, consult with him, and of course, he will give us directives on what to do. Whatever he says, we will give him our options, give him reasons why he should be you, and we hope that at the end of the day, the 109 delegates that Edo State has will all be given to who? Saraki! To who? Saraki! To who? Saraki! Your Excellency, carry go. Thank you very much.
Thanks for checking out Symphony on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.